we're going to join previously in broadcast WOWL Studios.
Hey, we're going to have a live studio audience tonight. They're here for the cartoon show.
Cartoons? Like Little Red Corvette, Mustang Sally, or Fun, Fun, Till My Daddy Takes My T-Bird Away?
No, not cartoons. Cartoons? Like The Simpsons.
Oh, yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I like The Simpsons.
It looks like they're already starting to come in. Just make them feel welcomed, okay?
Okay. Well, hello everyone. I still have about 4 more songs to go for this broadcast, so why don't you get comfortable and join us for the rest of this one.
And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2...
And back we're back. Welcome once again to the WOWL studio. Coming up next will be Cartoon-Mania, but with some of the most famous music of our most beloved cartoons of our time. But first, let's get back on track with our blast from the past with me, your DJ for the day, Blair Blondie. Here's a swing tune made famous by the Count Basie Orchestra called 1 O'Clock Jump. That was 1 O'Clock Jump, and that tune was really on time, huh? Speaking of on time, I just bought a new dog, and I named him Rolex. Why? Because he's a watchdog. All right, coming up next, it's the music of Thelonious Monk. And I'm I'm sure you're gonna go bananas over it. Get it? Bananas, monk? Okay. Featuring Senior Renee Vasquez on the soprano sax, here's Round Midnight. How about that? That's Renee Vasquez on sax. Usually when I hear around midnight, it's my boyfriend wanting Taco Bell. But anyway, we're going to go to commercial break for our radio listeners, and we'll be right back.
Hey, since we have them in the audience waiting for the cartoon show, why don't we give them a little treat?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Here's Ed Pereira and his ragtime piano playing to Charlie Chaplin's silent film called The Lion's Cage.
Keep in mind, Ed composed all the music you're about to hear.
I didn't think you could hear in a silent film, but whatever. Anyway, take it away, Eddie. Nice job, Eddie. I watched my first silent movie the other day because my dad wasn't in the room. That man, he can talk forever. Good thing it's not hereditary because we can go on and on and on all night here. 5, 4, 3, 2. And we're back at the Owl Studios. And up next, we have some blues for you, and I don't mean the Smurfs. You've seen this next singer on stage many times throughout the years, and her powerful, soulful voice usually leaves us astounded. In the studio to sing Every Day I Have the Blues, please welcome a real jewel of Chalmette High School, Jewel Morgan.
Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, you see me when worry, baby, 'cause it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Speaking of bad luck and trouble, well, you know I've had my share. I'm gonna pack my suitcase, move on down that line. Yes, I'm gonna pack my suitcase, move on down that line. Well, there ain't nobody worried and there ain't nobody crying. Seems to me every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, see me worried, baby, 'cause it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Speaking of bad luck and trouble, well, you know I've had my share. Seems to me every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, you see me worried, baby, 'cause it's you I hate to
That was Jewel Morgan and Every Day I Have the Blues, like most of us during testing. Well, we've come to our last song of this broadcast, but don't forget to stay tuned because up next it's Cartoon-Mania. But first, a little funk for you. It never hurt anyone. Let's funk it up with this next tune called Chicken Scratch. Aaron, I can't read the name of this song.
It's Chicken Scratch.
I know, that's why I can't read it.
Chicken Scratch.
Exactly.
The name of the song is called Chicken Scratch.
What she said. Here's Chicken Scratch. That was Chicken Scratch. Talk about poultry in motion, huh? Now it's time for Cartoon-Mania, a musical journey of some of the most beloved cartoons on television and the big screen, or of televisions with big screens. We start tonight with an incredible cartoon released by Disney Pixar Studio. It's an incredible story about an incredible family of superheroes who are forced to hide their powers and live a quiet suburban family life. That's right, here's the incredible theme song to that incredible movie. What was the name of it again? Oh, The Incredibles. Wow, that was incredible, right? This next tune started on the pages of Marvel Comics, telling the story of Peter Parker, a high school student behind a secret identity. With enemies like the Green Goblin, this superhero had his hands full over the years, full of spider webs. And you talk about a guy who truly knows how to surf the web. Anyway, here's the theme song to The Amazing Spider-Man. That was amazing. I guess Peter Parker could never date Little Miss Muffet, huh? What a tangled mess that would be. Next we feature a French police detective, Inspector Jacques Cousteau. Man, I love all that underwater stuff he does. I could just watch that all day.
No. It's Clouseau.
Oh, okay. Jacques Cousteau, whatever. Apparently, he's been around since the 1960s, back before MTV and Facebook and Twitter and MySpace. Oh my God, that was ages ago. He captivated audiences, young and old, with his asinine antics. Without further ado, that's French, by the way. Here is the Pink Panther. Pink Panther was some cool cat, huh? Get it? Panther, cat. Okay. Now we move to an animated sitcom created by Seth MacFarlane. The series centers on the Griffins, a family in the fictional city of Quahog, Rhode Island. Did you know in Rhode Island it's illegal to challenge someone to a duel or even to accept a duel? You can actually go to jail up to like 7 years. I mean, really, how do they get anything done on that island? There was this one time I went to...
Blair, why don't we get back to the show?
Oh, whatever. Now, where were we?
The Griffins?
Oh, yeah, okay. Now here's the theme song to Family Guy on WOWL Radio. Family Guy. I didn't see Parish President McGinnis one time during that song. Get it? Family Guy, Guy McGinnis? Okay, tough crowd. Hey, I don't write this stuff. I can barely read it. Anyway, this song comes to us from a computer-animated adventure film, again produced and released by Disney Pixar Studios. It takes place in a world where toys pretend to be lifeless whenever humans are present. Kind of like freshmen. The plot focuses on two main characters, Woody and Buzz Lightyear. Here to sing You've Got a Friend in Me, please welcome to the studio, Olivia Verity.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal says. Son, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, and I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's a destiny. You got a friend in me. Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's a destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Yeah.
Next, we stay in the realm of Disney animation with one of their most recent hit films, Frozen. Oh my god, this one's my favorite. Okay, this epic animated film boasts lots of lovable characters, but it seems there's always one little fellow who always gets left out. Olaf. Of course, with the success of the film's smash hit song, Let It Go, it's why we tend to forget about that cute little adorable snowman named Olaf. While living in the freezing cold, Olaf wants nothing more than to experience summer, like all students. Inexperienced in the world, he wants to do what snow does in summer. He even sings. Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman. All the things he wants to do will make him melt even faster than my chubby little brother chasing the ice cream truck. So here's our tribute to Olaf with In Summer. Speaking of summer, what did Miss Piggy say when she was out in the sun for too long? Hey, I'm baking out here. Thank you. Now we have another Disney Pixar film featuring two lovable characters. One is short and the other is scary, kind of like Miss Watson and Mr. Schneider. Here's the theme song to one of my favorite movies, Monsters, Inc., If I Didn't Have You. head to the fictional town of Springfield and the home of Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. It is the longest-running American sitcom and the longest-running animated program. Time magazine even named it the 20th century's best TV series. I'm not sure what a magazine is. I think it's like an ebook on paper or something. Anyway, ay caramba, don't have a cow, man. It's a theme song to The Simpsons. Well, we've reached the end of our Cartoon-Mania broadcast. There's one more to go, but first, it looks like we have a caller on the line. Hello, you're on Owl Radio. What's on your mind?
Hello.
Well, hello, Bob. Well, I'm so glad you enjoyed the show. What? We have a birthday in the band? And it's Annika Wittenberg? Why, sure you can sing her a happy birthday. On 3, Bob. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annika. Happy birthday to you.
Aw, that was so sweet. I hope you will come visit us next time. So, what song would you like to hear? Okay, bye-bye, Bob. I tell you, that Bob must have called me a million times. So, I guess I'll grant him his wish.
What?
No, I won't go out with you, but I will play your favorite song. So, to close out our broadcast for today, here's a song from Despicable Me. That's the movie title. I'm not despicable at all. I'm Blair Blondie, signing off. I'd also like to thank our station manager, Erin Laria, for her help today, and to remind her and to all of you to be happy. Thanks for tuning in to WOWL Radio, and we'll see you next time.
We come out. Us. We're down.
As this wonderful evening of music concludes, Mr. Rusk and I would like to invite Mr. Alfred Kerry up on stage, please. Mr. Alfred Kerry, come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce to you, I think everybody in this auditorium knows, Mr. Alfred Kerry, founder of the Cultural Arts Foundation for Chalmette High School. Let's give him a big hand, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, so much of the wonderful art experience that is occurring at Chalmette High School is the result of this man's vision and his kindness, his genuine love of young people, his appreciation to take whatever we're doing and put it to another level. Tonight I'd like to announce to you that Mr. Carey will be retiring officially at the end of August. Yay! Yay for him! Yes, indeed. And tonight we would like to start the tribute process for all the wonderful things he's done. His incredible vision for band, his incredible vision for Mr. Rusk, and the wonderful work that he does. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Carey.
Thank you very much. Charles loves to do this to me, but it's all about the talent. This is what we're all here for. It's for the talent and the showmanship that these kids show. I'm so happy to be able to be here and share this with the audience, but it's these people that can be congratulated. Thank you all very much.
So as Mr. Kassar said, we do have a lot of things here because of Mr. Carey. If you walk right behind this building and look in the parking lot, a few years back, we kind of ran out of real estate, and we needed a place for our marching band to practice. And I think the school has probably purchased all available real estate up until we get to either businesses or residential areas. So Mr. Carey called in the gang, and if you see the parking lot behind here, you'll notice it may look like a football field. And that's because Mr. Carey did that for us to make sure that we would have a place to practice with the marching band. And also, Mr. Carey, thanks for that. And I'll never forget our New York trip. We had to go to New York one year, and I actually had a buddy who was playing in the orchestra at it was Spamalot, I believe it was, on Broadway. So after the show, he actually took us backstage, and we got a world-class tour of Broadway. He took us down in the pit, he took us on the stage, and we got to see a lot of things that the normal crowd would not be able to see. So I'm glad, Mr. Carey, we had that trip together. That was a blast. So thank you, Mr. Carey, for everything. Well, folks, I think we have reached the end. Is there anything else? I wish we had more for you. I wish we had more, but I think we are out of tunes there. So we like to thank you guys for coming out and supporting the jazz band. This is, besides graduation on Thursday, our last big performance of the year, and it has certainly been a very busy year. And again, we'd like to, seniors, would you guys mind standing for us? Seniors, look how many seniors we have in this group this year. We're certainly going to miss these guys. So as you can see, next year our entire rhythm section is seniors. So we're going to be starting from scratch again next year. We're finding some new guys to take the talent from these guys here and continue this on. And you can see all the other seniors. 3 out of our 4 trombone sections are seniors. So we're starting over next year. We have some great musicians and we're going to get it going. So we're not going to let this group die. So again, congratulations to our seniors and our jazz band. Thank you guys. All right, and I think we are officially out of song. So with that, thank you so much for coming out, and have a good night. Thank you, guys.